Hey guys, what's going on? In this video today, we're going to be talking about the new Demon Hunter PvP talent, Blood Moon. What does the PvP talent Blood Moon do? The talent is a modifier for your Consume Magic ability, which removes one beneficial magic effect from the enemy. What this does is, if the person you're trying, it's called purging, the person you're trying to purge, if they're stacked up on top of their teammates, and you use this and they're within 8 yards of each other, it's also going to dispel, purge another beneficial magic effect from their team, right? And if you're in 3v3, and they're all just happen to be within 8 yards of each other, they're going to all get dispelled, right? So in a situation, let's say you're up against a holy paladin, a mage, or any type of paladin, a mage, and let's say a druid, right? So you have Gift of the Wild, or Thorns, Blessing of Protection, the mage's shield, Arcane Intellect, things along that line, or even, it's gonna get purged off, right? Or it has a chance to be purged off if more than one of those buffs are all on the person at the same time, right? But if they only have one buff, right? Let's say the paladin has Blessing of Protection, but nothing else, right? The mage has all his shields up, and the druid has Thorns, right? The Thorns is going to get dispelled, a shield is going to get dispelled, and of course Blessing of Protection is going to get dispelled, all from using your Consume Magic. And also you'll get 5% leech for 5 seconds. I can explain later on like how that would be beneficial as well. But as far as like for Consume Magic, it does have a 30-yard range, and as long as the other teammates of the enemy, right, are within 8 yards. So potentially this can be like a 38-yard purge, right? Now, are you actually going to use it for 38 yards? Most likely not, but it's still pretty cool, and it potentially could throw someone off guard, right? If they're not expecting it. Let's say you're trying to purge a mage's shields, and the paladin ran away, and he has Blessing of Protection on him, and he just happens to run, and he's still within 8 yards of his teammate. You'll get the Blessing of Protection too, so that's pretty cool. And until more people really know about the talent, it's a good thing, right? If you have a lot of purges, it's definitely a good talent to run. Let's say like Shadow Priest, Mage, Druid, or even a Paladin, right? A Priest. There's just a lot of stuff that can be dispelled. And if you're a Blood Elf, a Demon Hunter, right? Horde Demon Hunter, then you'll have a double AoE purge. You'll have this plus your Arcane Torrent. Arcane Torrent doesn't have a 30-yard range like Consume Magic does, but if you're on top of them, right, then it's still an AoE purge, and it can still get all of those things. So it's just nice to have, especially if you're Horde, right, then you'll have double AoE. Now the second part of this talent, it does give you 5% leech, right? Leech is very rare now. In Battle for Azeroth, the Demon Hunters had way more leech than they do now. Now if you run Soul Rending, you'll have, they adjusted it, right? You have 10% leech now instead of 5. They did remove 5% of that leech though from your Metamorphosis, and they gave it to you when you're just out of form, right? So if you want to run this, you'll have another 5%, so you'll be at 25 and 15%, right? If you're running Collective Anguish Legendary, that can be really good, which means you'll have more healing, right, whenever you use your I-Beam. So that's how it can work with Blood Moon and Soul Rending. You'll have a little bit more healing, assuming you're running Collective Anguish, and whenever you I-Beam, and you're running the Fell Devastation legendary, you're gonna get healed. So I mean, that's pretty cool, and just another little tidbit, right, on how Blood Moon can be used. Another part of this too, let's see, let me get to the, as you might know already, if you have a Finesse Conduit, Ravenous Consumption. So Consume Magic has a 20% chance to remove a second beneficial magic effect from the target. So if you're running this, I run it all the time. Now if you're running it with your Blood Moon talent, then you just have a, whenever you use Consume Magic, you'll have a 20% chance to remove a second magic effect, right, on your enemy. So point is, extra 20%, you could potentially purge 2 things from 2 people, 3 people, right? Or if you're in a battleground, 4 people, 5 people. It's just really cool. So yeah, it's a nice thing to have. And if you're going up against people with a lot of magic buffs, so mages, priests, druids, it's really nice, especially against druids, because, well, they have a lot of hots, right? Heals over time. And that's how I can see it right now. So 30-yard range, a 30-yard AoE purge, and extra leech. The leech is not too beneficial. It's just kind of like a bonus because it only lasts for 5 seconds. But the main thing here is the AoE purge, and that's about it. That's what I got for the Blood Moon talent. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments down below. And yeah, if you like the video, give the video a thumbs up, give my YouTube a follow, and I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/junkinmyhouse, and I'll see you guys there.